Good morning. Uh, just responding to a someone that made a comment about what am I doing in Japan. Uh, I have made a few videos about this book quite a while ago, but I came to Japan to learn Japanese, and I was lucky that I met a very wealthy Japanese guy in Queenstown, New Zealand, and he agreed to help me. So when I came to Japan, I took his business card, went to his offices, and then he arranged to have me picked up from my place, and then I got a free accommodation for 2 years in with the help of this guy, this shacho. But I came to Japan to learn Japanese, and I went to school. He found me a job in a German beer house, by the way. And because he got one of his staff to take me out, we went into the Hofbrauhaus in Shinjuku. And I said, well, I could do that. And it was just serving beer. And they phoned me on Monday, or the guy, one of his staff who could speak English did. He phoned me on Monday. And I went for an interview and got the job. And it was, I worked there for about 10 months. But so the reason why I wanted to learn Japanese was because I worked for Telecom. Excuse me for playing with my face. And it was a good job, and I thought and when I left Telecom, they asked me why I was leaving, and probably they said, "Are you sure that you really want to say that, because it will go on your record?" And so it was like, I like burning bridges, and so I thought if I wanted another good job, I'd have to have like a skill that set me apart from other people, and learning Japanese is, even if it's only at my level, because I found when I went back to England after 3 years in Japan, I found that when I went to interviews, well, nothing only went to one. I think I went two, maybe. I went to two. There was no one else there at the interview. It was just me. And that's how I like the things to go, is when I'm the only candidate for the job. Makes things a lot easier. And so I got a job in London where I met my wife. She was working for the same company. And so that is why I came to Japan. What am I doing in Japan? I have done all sorts of jobs in Japan, and I've taught at most of the companies in this area, most of the big companies. I've worked in bars in Tokyo, German, Mexican, and I was a dispatch rider. We're going to all the big companies and embassies in in Tokyo, and then when I came back to Japan, I came to my wife's area, which is Nagoya area, and I was a teacher. Also worked in another language school, serving coffee and tea to the students. That was a good job when my first job in this area. And then I did teaching. Then I became a priest. I was doing weddings, and then I haven't done many recently, but I was like one of the main guys in this area, which was really a really well-paid job. And then now I work for myself, which is I was moving people, moving foreigners, usually taking things away for people, like when they were leaving. And I was also working with a guy, and we were refurnishing. We were providing furniture and equipment for teachers that were arriving in Japan. But now I am clearing my warehouse and thinking of my next thing, what to do, try and plan things better. So I did have something in mind. I did have something in mind, and that was like using my trucks to advertise for people. But like I said, I need a bit more capital to do that, some more money, which my brother might be sending in January. And so that's the way I would like to take it. And also I would like to do weddings as a bishop. I was going to say I've got the balls then. I mean, I have got the equipment, and that became balls. What I really meant to say, I've got like a bishop's uniform, not with dragons on. Okay, so thanks for that question. I'm going crazy. I'm gonna work now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.